go back there and pick them kids up. Some of the parents say, I don't know, I want my kid to get on that bus or not. I'm coming in that bitch with that bitch to the bottom. I burned up about 2 tanks of gas a day. It fucked up when they told me, said, wherever you go, you take the bus with you. Shit, I be all on the block and everything with that motherfucker. You know, wherever I get in with some gas on them, I got that radio up there on the ass. Bump. Huh?
THISYOURSTOP podcast 4547. This Shit Stop podcast. Search it just like that on YouTube. Per usual. Subscribe, like, comment, talk your shit.
No, I want to say that too. This Shit Stop is one word. There's no gaps because mad people been having a hard time looking for it. It's not this your stop. It's this Shit Stop. It's one word. And then space of that podcast. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can find it. Because I've been having to find it for a couple dudes that been like, yo, bro, I've been trying to, 2 people said that this morning. It was like they couldn't find it. And I see the difference when you put it in space, nothing comes up. But then when you put it in, it'll pop right up.
Thank you for that. So this your stop, THISYOUR, one word, space, podcast. Search it just like that on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, talk your shit, and share it too. Anywho, I'm Machine Gun Johnny, Johnny Tsunami, Johnny Winfrey, Johnny Jesse Raphael, Johnny Leyenda, and...
You already know who it is. Boys from the hood. You dig? In the
Which
building.
one are you?
I'm just boys from the hood. I'm all of them.
You're all of them?
I'm all of them.
All of
I'm
them?
fucking Scarface.
Boys... I thought you were talking about the movie, kind sir.
No, not
sorry.
the movie.
Sorry.
But yeah, you already know who it is and what it is. Fuck with me, look me up. Other than looking me up, look up the This Shit Stop podcast. We at the 2 point. Good look for everybody that fucked with us, got us there. Motherfuckers look like they've been showing a lot of love within the last 2 weeks, so I do appreciate that. I've been seeing y'all. I've been trying to like all the comments and get the shit accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But at 250, we are going to do something. We've been trying to figure it out, like how we going to do it. But we are going to do something. It's going to be a giveaway. It's going to be to everybody that's a subscriber. So I don't know which video. Maybe like the next video, once we figure it out, it'll be that video. Go up under there, like, and put a middle finger in there, and we'll know it's y'all. So then, whenever we end up getting to the 250, we're gonna have one on the joint. Like, we're gonna record it, us taping it, so motherfuckers don't think we just picked anybody's name. So we're gonna put everybody's joint in a joint, and
everybody's joint in a joint.
Where put your shit in a joint and blow it. But we're gonna put everybody's name in a bag,
a hat,
and pick it out. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to probably pick, I'm not sure, we're going to probably do 1 and 3. If not, we're going to do 1 and 2.
If you ain't first, you last.
Because nobody never cares about 3.
If you ain't first, you last.
And if you ain't first, you last.
Period.
Ricky Bobby style. But yeah, man, you already know. So good looking on fucking with us on the podcast. Everybody showing love. That has been a lot. You know, we trying to get up there. The next goal is going to probably be, let's go to 5. You know what I'm saying? And at 5, we're going to double whatever we did at 250. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it was, it's going to be double. We just trying to figure it out. Should we do some gift cards to some food places? Gift cards like Tronic, you know, so let us know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know, y'all have little ideas what y'all think it should be, you think the people need, let us know. We was thinking about maybe 3rd place, man. We'll throw y'all some merch. Probably throw y'all like 2 shirts, 2 different colors, something like that. And whoever we throw it to, you gotta take a picture and send it to niggas with you in it. You know what I'm saying? And that too, all y'all out there that do got shirts, take a pic, put the pic up. You know what I'm saying? It should stop podcasts on Facebook. This should stop podcasts on Instagram. You see that? It's not my Instagram. It's not my Facebook. It's our Facebook and our Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I post everybody on there. Any little video shoots I'm at, whatever. You'll probably go on there and see more pictures of motherfuckers than you see of me. You know what I'm saying?
He's a man
So
of the
definitely
people.
know it's for the community. You know what I'm saying? Especially this community we building with this stoplight. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to have our own community to where we can look out for y'all. Y'all can look out for us. You know what I'm saying? So one hand wash the other. They both wash the face. You know what I'm saying?
And that's your daily testimonial from the boss man, because you know he can't help himself when he gets it going. Anyway, y'all see what it is. The B hats, my boys are in the postseason. Celtics have started their preseason. Then we got the Patriots. It's like a good time in Boston right
You
now.
know that Boston saying wicked smart. That shit's just a saying because ain't nobody up this motherfucker wicked smart.
All right, you always gotta piss in somebody's Cheerios.
It
It's
ain't.
just a saying. You know, if you're from Boston, you've heard people saying black and
And
white.
I ain't never say no fucking wicked.
You never said wicked?
Never.
I can see you not saying wicked.
Never
You
said
right.
smat neither.
It's not smat, it's smart. And you do say smart. It's wicked smart. All right.
Like this nigga's bright.
No, you never said no one's bright. This nigga's a fucking goofy
Word.
in your voice.
Nah, a lot of niggas do be goofies. That's one of my words. Shout out to them Chicago boys. Came in the building with that shit. Damn, that's crazy how like damn near the world talk like Chicago right now.
What else is Chi-Town?
Mop heads,
Never heard that.
drums,
Never heard that. Maybe because I'm a woman of a certain age.
motherfuckers saying on people, dissing people, especially that dissing dead people. That was Chicago shit.
Oh.
That's something that they started. Chief Keef and them, you know, dissing the other side, saying smoking on them niggas saying they smoking on them niggas.
Make my heart hurt.
And that shit got out of control. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, motherfuckers in Atlanta, Boston, everywhere is like, that's all our rappers talk about is other dead niggas.
I'm the lost
And I think with that, like, that shit's going too far. But you know, I'm not from that generation, and that's the one thing that I am learning. I don't have to speak about this young generation because I'm not of that generation. So, like I tell people, motherfuckers can tell me, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck it got to do with you.
Somebody
Real
can tell you
shit.
that. I
Nah,
want
that's
to.
what
I
they
want
can
to
say.
see it.
Word.
I want to hear
One
it.
of these young boys be like, man, fuck with that old head
Shut
saying.
your old ass up.
And the only way I might fuck around and fight back if on that day I don't realize that I'm the old nigga you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So if
You're
I
the old
realize
nigga.
that, I'm like, damn, you old as shit, nigga. Fuck out the way. But if I don't notice it, young boy,
You can be like this?
you got a problem for a minute 25. You got a minute 25 of hell. After that, then I might have
Take
hell.
a break.
Real shit.
To your
But
corner.
nah though, it is for real how everybody talk like Dirk and them, like no bullshit.
I mean, a fad is a fad. So
Even
peop-
drums and niggas having these long ass clips. That's Chicago. Niggas wasn't running around with no fucking 50 and 100 shots and no handguns. That was some Chi-Town shit. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Fucking nah, they started like, yo, man, that's one thing I say. Like, if you even look at like dangerous shit online, Chicago's like the number one shit that people were like giving you. You
Not
know more
hashtag
shit
danger.
about Chicago gang violence than you hear in more any other city. And I'm talking about down to people that's up there knowing young gang members on the street. That's how live that Chicago shit is. Like, niggas be knowing the niggas Derek be talking about. Like, and
Well, you know
watching
the
their
tea.
Instagram. Real shit.
You know all the tea, honey.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to be on that motherfucker for hours, searching
Looking back
that
and forth.
shit. No bullshit. Cause
Like
you
a
know
tennis
I like
match?
shit like that. So it was like, this shit better than TV.
And unfortunately, it's at the expense of real live people.
And shout out to everybody in the show that lost their lives, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect all gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter where you come from, a gangster's a gangster, you know what I'm saying? and you gonna know when you step in the building. So I respect all the niggas, no matter what you bang, what you rap.
Or where you're from. How about that?
Or like in Boston, whatever hat you have on. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga with any hat can step in the building and come up here and get on a platform. As long as you ain't doing that on my platform.
Long as you ain't doing that dangerous shit that he said he like on this show, then you're good. We're not doing none of that shit here.
Nah, but I think, a lot of niggas don't even know I got more respect for myself than that. You know what I'm saying? For niggas to even disrespect me, I think I have more respect, you know what I'm saying, for who I am than to just bring some shit like that in. A nigga got to know when you come up here, we kicking food for thought. So we definitely ain't going to want to see you like that. And I tell most young dudes, like, regardless if you real, you not real, even down to the shooter shit, man. If I had another way for you, I would give it to you. Because that ain't no way I would want to see these young niggas coming up or going out.
Thank you, kind sir. And speaking of the untimely passing.
Yeah, to the people that sent their music, I did see it too. We got to look into that. We got to find somebody to get more on these emails, because I know mad people been like, they email me and I ain't see the shit. But I'm definitely going to get on them. Sometime this week, I'm going to start paying that shit more attention. I just been trying to do everything with this shit.
All right. Speaking of the dead, something we talk about amongst ourselves, not just us, but people in our community and our age bracket, to be more specific, is how much is too much when you're speaking on the dead. You know how our elders used to be like, don't speak ill on the dead, but the dead person was like a strangler / raper. So how much is too much on speaking, quote unquote, on the dead?
I mean, I don't think, I don't know. That's one of them shits like a generational thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at how the world move now. I don't think dudes from my generation would have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was more just a respect thing. Motherfuckers knew once you was out the game, you was out the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, he got wiped down. What else is there to say? You know what I'm saying? I think we more lived off that, the proofs in the pudding, you know what I'm saying? More than like wanting you believe some shit is what it is. Like, I tell people that, yo, we come from where motherfuckers didn't want you to know who the shooter was. Niggas didn't give a fuck who you thought the shooter was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as that kid got hit and you know it was the hood, that's all niggas gave a fuck about. Niggas wasn't back then really trying to be like, nah.
Niggas want to medal.
You know, such and such shot that nigga. Like, I remember when, if motherfuckers did something and then you told a motherfucker that wasn't there from the hood, it was a situation.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? That's how tight shit used to be back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't tell another nigga from the hood that wasn't there. That was like a flagrant foul. Like, nigga, what the fuck did you tell this nigga for? And I don't give a fuck who it was. If they wasn't there, then they shouldn't know.
Need to know basis.
So when it come to that, do I agree with it? No. Do I understand it as far as now I'm talking music? No. When it come to,
I think it could go for both.
I think in
this
life,
instance.
In life, because music's more of a platform. You know what I'm saying?
But then you have people that are not musicians. This is what this means, that I have a point, but I'm listening to the other person. Now, do you think it was the way it was when we were growing up because that's the way it was? Plus, there were no internets. Now there is instant information, and people not only want to take credit, but then they also want it to be known because information is so readily available at an instant rate.
I think young dudes, I think because they tried, that's why a lot of people, when you hear people say I was early to the party, they was early with the internet. So, like, they tried this shit with us. Niggas didn't bite into it.
Think so?
They tried it. We didn't bite into it.
I think we didn't bite because it was so much in its infancy. You had to have dial up. You couldn't be on the phone at the same time as the internet.
I even think if this shit would have been, let's just say 90, fuck no, the internet wouldn't be what it is. Niggas wouldn't be on that shit. Like, that's what I mean. And I think I said this on another joint. Like, that's why if you see a lot of pictures from the 80s and the 90s, niggas was in the club. It's very rare you catch blocked pictures. That shit didn't exist. Niggas looked at you funny for having a camera in the hood. Even if that shit was a video camera, you got it for Christmas. Nigga, that shit dead to the world. You better put that shit on it.
Take it
Or
home.
you better go play with your little sisters and brothers with that shit. But like,
Make a
you
movie.
coming on a block, fuck you know. And that's why I'm saying I think we would have overthrown the internet, because that's what I'm saying. So much shit was built on secrecy.
Not overthrow.
Yeah, niggas would have overthrown that shit, because it was like, in the 90s, it was really secret. Like, even the weight man, niggas didn't know who the fuck the weight man was. Like, it was so much shit. Like, niggas, if you wasn't in the know, you ain't know.
He was the wizard.
You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers really think, like, now was like then. Totally different world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
Totally
can't expect
different
everyone
world.
to know, because we happened to grow up in a time where there wasn't. And then when we became teenagers and adults, I'll say young adults, is when the internet became a thing. So everyone is not aware of the time.
Nah, and you know how I know that's real? Because over the last month, I've really been trying to go hard with this podcast. So I've really been posting a lot of pics and looking through and getting friends to tune on and everything.
Not
and
hashtagging right, not tagging people. He's learning.
all that shit. I'm just learning at the infant stage of this shit.
Give him a
But
give him a minute.
fucking what I did notice and I do like, and all you dudes know who you are, the dudes that I came up under or I came up with, that shit is like a family page, and that's the one thing I can say. Dudes that I know, now you don't see them on there with no Blacks and Coke all on the bed or Bud all on the bed and none of that shit. Like real shit, you know, like and I say that and that's a good thing. Like when I see dudes with their kids, niggas at work, niggas doing different shit. It's not, and I be knowing dudes, how dudes really rock. Fuck all these pictures. You know, if you was to look at these pictures and know these niggas, you be like, nigga, that ain't they life.
Oh, Heathcliff Huxtable ass.
You know what I'm saying? So I
But you're
really
not.
do. Like over the last month watching, I said, damn, that's dope that 80s and the 90s didn't conform to this shit. To where now niggas is on there like, nigga, remember da-da-da.
Using names,
You know,
dates,
fucking
times.
I was on some shit that they got for the hood, and it was a young chick arguing with a homie, and then homie's moms got on, and she started going at it with him, nigga, and she tried at first to like, yo, all right, get off the phone and put your son, but you know the moms kept going, and then her and the moms was like back and forth, yo, I'll bust your ass, boom, 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 and it's like, that's crazy, because I remember when, soon as niggas would have seen your mom, niggas would have hung up. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas would have felt your mom's about to call my moms, even if nigga we got drum. Like shit was so much different. But one thing I could say too, in them days, why a lot of this shit go on, believe it or not, back then, killers, shooters, drug dealers, robbers, pimps, everything. Motherfuckers was scared of their parents.
No matter what you say.
I don't give a fuck what a nigga did. Nigga mother could be seen in, oh, nigga changed that whole, like, I don't come from that generation because a nigga shot somebody last night. Nigga be like, call his mom's a bitch. Or he think he that tough for his mom's. Like, I don't come from that generation. You know what I'm saying? I come from the generation where anyone of that age, of that walk, motherfuckers didn't disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You watched your language and you moved out of the way, and you carried her bags if there were
real
bags
shit.
to have.
And that was that shit too. Like, and maybe because we grew up in like a close form, you know what I'm saying? So shit was a little bit different, but for the most part, like, nah, I don't come from that. But I think now how I see young boys not scared of their parents, chicks being like, yo, I almost got into a fight with my son, and my son tried to take that, like, shit's crazy now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not don't get it fucked up. Like, I was that little nigga, like, go take $20 out. But I would take $20 out when it was mad bread in there. I was not thinking of taking all my mother's bread. That shit would not have walked.
But you still took some?
Nah, I took like $20. Let me go get a bag of smoke, blizzards,
Sorry, Mama D.
bus ride back and forth. Nah, shit, wake up and end up no cuss me the fuck out. Yo, you did. I used to be like, no, I ain't do that shit. But there was nothing in me that would have said, let me take $800. Fuck no. That was a whole new war. That wasn't no let's talk it out. I came in, she was throwing blows.
She got
But I
that
do
festival
think,
hands.
if it's anything that we could cool down, I think that would be something to cool down. The dissing dead people. It's different to speak on a dead person, and it's different to diss a motherfucker because
the shock value.
even when everybody was running around with the smoking took shit, I remember them Chicago dudes going hard on that shit, and even when they started going hard, they kind of understood like them niggas is ops doing it, but you're not gonna be way to fucking New York and doing it. You're not gonna be in Boston talking about you're smoking on them, and you don't even know who this kid is. So I do understand that part. See, that's how crazy shit can get with us from a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chief Keef and them brought it up in a song, and everybody just started saying this shit. And then other rappers started saying it in rap, and them niggas was making niggas apologize. They
has
made Lil
nothing to
Young
do
and
with
made,
you.
nigga, listen, you ain't doing no show in Chicago until you say that shit wasn't cool. Like, so with that, I think if we could cool anything, and I think on the parent side of it, the kid side of it, you know what I'm saying? As far as like your kid having to hear motherfuckers talking about they smoking on you, or your mother got to hear niggas talking about they smoking on her son. I think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But to speak on a person and just tell the real what this person, did or didn't do, whatever have you, shit's a part of life. And I don't think nobody there give a fuck anyway.
You don't think?
Well,
I wouldn't think either because they dead and gone.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that now we need to but on a lighter note, the nigga Country Wayne was like,
the comedian, in case y'all don't know, Country Wayne.
He pays all 5 of his baby mama's bills, no matter who they with. He take care of them. What you think?
Now, y'all know TT don't have any kids of her own, so I cannot speak too heavy on it. But if that's what that man do for his family, because that is your family. If you're not in a relationship with your baby father or your baby mother, that is still your family because y'all share children. Now, if that's what he want to do with his family, I love it. If they like it, I love it. In this case,
I think that's dope. I think that's dope, and I commend them for that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us as black men, as we get bread, niggas usually end up leaving the family. That's a lot of shit that we do as black men when we get bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim of that myself. And I think if I was to really have it, I would do it. Like, I wouldn't mind paying their bills no matter who they with, who living there. Like, because I think one thing you said is real. Y'all a family, you know what I'm saying? So you always got to keep the family tight. The one thing I do think is if a female had it, she should do the same thing for her baby fathers or baby father. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's some of the shit we need to start doing with each other, like helping each other, giving motherfuckers that. You know what I'm saying? Because we once had love for each other. So, it's like, say it was you and your baby father's just moving through the hood, but say you live in Cali and you doing some comedy and you winning. It wouldn't be wrong with you looking out. Now, I'm not saying move this nigga to Cali with you. But little shit that you can help him with in the hood, far as, yo, he really ain't got no crib. Let me help him get a crib. Let me help him get a car.
am I the custodial parent or is he?
Whichever one.
I think that makes a difference. Now, if I'm the custodial parent, it depends on the relationship. It depends on the relationship. Now, not to keep harping on I'm from this era and you guys might not be, because we're going to talk about that because we're from the same type of generation, 40s and up. Now, I came from a place...
I ain't 40.
Excuse me. Pushing 40.
TT's
TT's 40. Anyway,
so
and I'm proud of it.
That thought that she wasn't talking about me.
Okay, 38 and up. Jesus, Mary, and Jesus. Anyway,
I ain't 38 either.
whatever he is,
So I don't know who the fuck she
whatever it is, we are 80s babies. Can I say that? All right. True 80s babies. Side note, you're only a baby of the decade that you were born in if you were born 5 years within the decade. So if you were born in 88, you're not an 80s baby. Anyway, I came from a place where my parents were not a couple. But guess what? Everybody got along. Even if there was beef amongst the adults, the kids didn't know about it. If you got another man or another woman, everyone came together for the love of the children. Now, translate that to Country Wayne, who is probably younger than us. I think that if you are the custodial parent, the other parent, no matter if they're the father or the mother, should contribute. And that makes your children's lives better. Now, I'm not saying you got to pay my rent and my bills if I have a husband, but if I have your children in my home, no matter who I'm in a relationship with, how you contribute to your children helps your children's lives come to fruition.
I think one of the good things about me and Little Dre's moms was that he knew we went through shit, but we didn't go through a lot of shit in front of him. Mm-hmm. And one thing I can say about it, he's seen us help each other more than hurt each other, even with us not being together.
Thank goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't agree because, you know, I feel this is a woman, like, if I went to I really was fucked up, yo, my rent's wrong, and she had it, I believe she'd give it to me. And I think she know that vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, without us fucking with each other, Lil Dre don't live with neither one of us. You know what I'm saying? I think as when they...
Well, that's not a custodial parent because your child is grown. And
right,
y'all
that's
have
what I'm
a
saying.
friendship.
But I think, like, even on the strength of, if you got the kids and you're a comedian and you up, why wouldn't you make sure he's okay? That's just my thing. And even vice versa. If I had the kids, but she's in the world, why wouldn't I make sure she's good? It don't, and that's what I'm saying about, I learned that growing up. Like, when I was younger, money had a big value on it to me growing up because I didn't grow up with money. So growing up, I thought money was the shit that made everything right.
I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
Shorty can't eat no books.
Definitely can. But at the same time, fucking, as you get older, you see that the family hold more value than that. Keeping the family together, how we rock with each other, you know, that has more value. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what grows generations. You know what I'm saying? Money can hurt generations at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So
thereof.
Don't think that money is just always the answer. But
it's the answer for a lot of shit now.
I think that we need to stay in that of helping each other. I just think that's something that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have enough of that. We have that, like, yo, I used to fuck with him, and now it's like, fuck the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And these are two people, and I'm talking about any two people that came together, especially and had a kid. Y'all once was really in love with each other, fucked with each other. You know what I'm saying? Spent time, had whatever dreams of we would live and get to, you know what I'm saying? So now once it don't work out, not that y'all should still, yo, what happened? You tripped? Nah. But if a motherfucker going through a situation, yeah, I think a man or a woman, it's only right. And me, I probably don't, but should I try to help all my kids' mothers? You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I deal with them or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in, because real shit, even when he said that to me today, I think that's stunting. I think that's really, any jewels he could have put on, anything he could have had on, that shit right there topped it. That's what I'm saying. That's what you call stunting. When I could really take care of myself and I could take care of all 5 of these households. And it's no sweat. I'm still living. Not I'm taking care of these households and I'm busting my ass. But, nah, I could do that. I think that's a real grown man stunt.
Okay, Hanny.
And I always wonder, right, because I don't know his situation, but I wonder, would a woman that wasn't the man's baby's mother, would she wholeheartedly respect it?
Like if he was in his own relationship, is she gonna respect that?
No, the woman, he in love with another
Yeah, that's what I'm
female, but he
saying.
have 5 babies mother. He take care of all, and she know that. Yo, boom, every month I send 20 racks to them so everything's straight.
Why wouldn't she?
I know a lot of fucking women that wouldn't respect that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
There's
Because
mad bitches that would.
I'm
You see, this
really
is the
sorry
thing
to
too.
hear that.
This is the one thing I have to say. Black man, I always say that. Be safe out here, man, because there is so many women that fuck with all our situations in the beginning. But when that bitch start fucking with you, that bitch try to turn that situation. And I know a bunch of bitches that don't like for a nigga to fuck with his kids. I know bitches that don't like for a nigga to fuck with his mother. I know bitches that like, I don't understand none of that shit. I never understood where a motherfucker could get married if his moms wasn't there. That's crazy to me.
I actually, write this down, agree with what Kraft just said. There definitely are women out there like that. That is unfortunate. But my line of thinking is, even though I'm not perfect, is I don't want to fuck with a brother that don't take care of his kids or don't fuck with his mom within reason, because there's reasons. Now, if you don't take care of your kids, what's to say that if I ever lay down with you and let you trap me, that you're going to do the same thing to me? I need to know that you're a responsible father. So if you don't fuck with them and you always come to me like, oh, that baby mother is a crazy bitch, she don't let me see my kids, like all that bullshit. If you don't take care of your kids, I can't trust you to take care of me.
There are bitches that respect that shit. There's nigga, man, I know niggas that don't go see their kid because of a bitch. Or whatever the reason may be. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's just so crazy that a bitch would be like that. For one, I don't give a fuck who you are. Motherfucker ain't never telling me about anything that is my blood type. You got me fucked up. I wouldn't give a fuck, bitch, who you are. You can motherfucking kiss the ground, nigga. Like, that shit ain't never happened. Motherfucker couldn't even. Yo, I say this shit all the time. I wonder how the conversation go.
Like what? Why a
you
man
going
don't
to see
take
them
care?
kids this week? I wonder how this bitch had the balls. I be wanting to be there. I just want to be in the room when she first say it and see how the nigga like.
Let me tell
Like,
you.
huh.
Let me tell you one way it goes. Not every way. One way it goes is the loose example I set. Now, Shorty wants to be chose so bad that she will get rocked to sleep by the homie that says she won't let me see my kids. So every time he go there, it's a problem because he has already planted that seed in her, and she has taken that seed and let it grow. That this baby mama over here is so fucking crazy.
I wouldn't give a fuck
You shouldn't.
how big the seed grow. Bitch, you gonna kiss the ground.
You
Right
shouldn't.
after you say it, you gonna.
But you know why it won't go that
I couldn't
way?
even think of a time to where I would feel like, nah, yo, let me tell you why I gotta go. Like, and then just cool, right? Even if she do say it, how do you look at this bitch out there? Do you and this bitch just have dinner? Like, how do
Yes,
you really
they
sit with this
do.
bitch? And this go back to when we was talking about the news. You know what type of person you're with. So then he can't leave her and say, nah, this bitch wasn't shit, man. This bitch ain't want me to see my kid. You can't. You knew this shit while you was, this shit, I'm telling you,
There
man,
are
listen.
times when you know, like in this hard situation, this hard explanation, this hard time that we're talking about.
For the woman that had the balls to do it, you should have been a hoe. For the niggas that let the bitch have the balls to do it, you should have been a trick. Y'all should have came together like that. If she feels you should be the trick. Just pay that bitch.
Okay, so
because if you pay it, you can
you
still go
missed
see your
one-
kid.
That was two scenarios. You missed
No
one.
bullshit.
You missed one. What about the brothers that, like, we already spoke about the women that play this unfortunate and sad game? They need to stop. What about the brothers that play this, oh, she's so fucking crazy, she's this and she's that? If she's so crazy and she's such a bad mother and she's such this and that, go get custody of your kid. Stop pillow talking with the next woman.
As a
Stop
man,
pillow talking with the next woman about your baby mama.
And that's what I'm saying. No nigga should be doing that, because that's what I mean about when you do that. You should have just been a trick. How the fuck they do that?
I don't know how either, but they
My
do.
bag on the freeze. I seen that too. It just froze up.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
No bullshit, but nah, we not doing that type of shit. That shit ain't gonna work. And to all you women that really feel that bold, man, no bullshit, man. Go put your whole shoes on. It's a spot for you. Believe you me. And it's a lot of good motherfucking peas out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So just look one up. You know what I'm saying? All you bitches ain't gotta run to the same niggas. It's good niggas you can run to out here.
He said it's enough for everybody to eat.
Well, it's enough for everybody to eat, man. Bitch ain't gotta run to just one nigga. Bitch spread that.
That's what he said.
And going into that, I can't wait. Not even I can't wait, because that's black on black violence, so that ain't real. But that nigga Wack need to stop that shit, man.
We talking about Wack 100.
No bullshit, man. Wack need to really stop putting that energy out. Like, that shit at this point, that shit just really
We're not even
corny.
going to go too much into the story.
No bullshit.
If you don't know, you should. But if you don't, look into Wack, W-A-C. I don't even know why I spelled it, 100. And you'll see what we're talking about.
You know he don't. You know he just looking for some fame for one.
Like just for clicks kind of thing.
Because he know
he ain't right.
That nigga, you ain't getting nowhere close towards Meek, nigga. So that shit sound dumb. Even you talking about it, nigga, like, how the fuck you gonna box with God, my nigga?
Your arms
like,
are too
real
short
shit,
to box with God.
Come on, man. You niggas is sleep at the well, nigga. It's time for niggas to stop that shit, man.
Oh,
no
gosh.
bullshit, man. And
shout out to Gilly and
nah,
Wallow
it ain't
for
even
putting it out there.
Nah, no bullshit
Yes.
too. And Gilly, you way too real for that shit. Gilly, way too real to even play like that on there. No bullshit. I was really shocked in that nigga. Wallow, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Gilly, you way too real to even. That shit should have been a no-go. Even when it was like, yo, this is going to come up and we going to move this way. Fuck no, my nigga. I ain't with that.
Hold up.
You could do that shit on somebody else's show, my nigga.
Now, listen here, because from what we know as 80s babies, shout out Gilly the Kid. That's how we met him. Now it's Gilly the King. Now, I was surprised to
Nigga
see
ain't
that.
the king of podcasting.
No one said that.
I'm the fucking king.
All right. Cool. What I'm saying is, I was surprised to see that man on their show, for one. And for two, I like how it went about, because you know, if it was not on camera and not in 2021, it would have went a different way.
Nah,
they would
that's
not
what
even
I'm
spoke
saying.
to him.
That's what I'm saying. But if this shit wouldn't have been then, Gilly would have been like, no.
He would have been like, no.
That's what I'm saying. We wouldn't even seen it. But see, that's what I'm saying. This shit is so
you saying he
wild that niggas a move away for the bag. Like, and I don't know what the bag, because I'm not saying they shouldn't have did, but to that far and that extent of, yo, I bang with all three. Like, and I could have understood if he was like, nigga, I get into it with you, nigga. You, if he would have brought it like that, but to be on some Meek shit, like, yo, he's not coming on here talking that shit about dog. Fuck no, we not. Just on the strip from Boston, nigga. This is Boston fucking podcast, nigga. Fuck you think, nigga? You not talking like that about no Benzino.
Crown, no
Give
Big
a fuck
Dog.
who niggas is, nigga. You not coming on here doing that shit. You not talking about.
So was it a bad look, or was it like, okay, it was a bad look?
Fuck shit.
For them to speak,
entertain that shit.
They entertained it, but they spoke their piece. They did not water it down.
But the one thing about it is, for one, this is another reason why I was calling, because I want to say Meek was their last fucking interview. The fuck are you talking about? And niggas was acting like they was talking to God. I thought niggas was in church the whole time. Like, no bullshit. Like, what the fuck is niggas? And then the next fucking podcast, we got a nigga on here talking about, nah, the nigga Meek Mill. Like, my nigga, I could have, and even in that
but
time.
we all watched it.
So, you know what would have been fire if they would have did that and then niggas would have been like, yo, but you know before the pod's over, me gonna come through. Philly in the building. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, I know Gilly got a line to the nigga, yo, me. Whack up here with this dumb shit. Yo, it ain't on no, you know, he on this stupid, you know, won't get some
No
clicks and
murder
shit. But we gonna get more clicks because we gonna have you come the fuck up here. That would have been official. But nah,
But hear what?
Gilly way too real, man.
But we all watched it.
Gilly way too
But
real.
we all watched it,
And
including you.
I think since this podcast and shit, because we all gonna get them. I'm gonna get some. We all get them. But I think that's maybe the one strike with Gilly and his podcast and shit. I never put none of that other shit that I ever like heard, because that shit is a part of the game, a part of business,
And you know that
all that.
you didn't like what he did, just like there are people that are not gonna like and don't like what we do.
See, the people,
Everyone's not going to like
I don't
everything
give
we
a
talk
fuck.
about.
But it'd be different if Gilly was like, yo, how the fuck? Then maybe I probably would, you know what I'm saying? Because I would feel that shit's just him being real. Certain niggas, you know, it's not out of like, nigga, I don't fuck with you. Niggas just being real. Nigga, call a spade a spade. And that's what I'm saying. From certain niggas, I think, like if, you know, like Twice Style with somebody, you know, a nigga that, you know, older niggas from the hood, you know, me and Terry, somebody like hit me, yo, bro, that shit with the part, y'all don't think that was official? You let niggas go too far. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's calling me on, nigga, I'll whoop your ass, nigga, if you, nah, it's on some, bro, I watch his shit, I don't think, all right, cool. You know, you being an older nigga, me, I'ma respect it. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, I wouldn't, that shit ain't cool. I think that's definitely a strike against him and Wallow for that shit.
Well, they fixing to do big things, regardless of that.
Nah, that shit is $1 million worth of game. You know, a lot of this shit, and the only reason I'm gonna tell y'all why I speak on it, not only because I'm a podcaster, but I'm a nigga that watched episode 1. I seen episode 1 of that. I seen episode 1 of Joe, but like I grew with these niggas. These niggas are the niggas that somewhat gave me momentum. Nigga, I could do it. Especially nigga Joe, Gilly, like them two, I really watch. You know what I'm saying? As far as rappers, Tax is the one that put niggas on to the whole podcast and shit. But after Tax, it was Joe. After Joe, it was $1 million worth of game. And you can't never take Nori out. And that's what I like about Nori. Nori's so dope with his shit. You don't even put him in the podcasting conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just know he do his thing. But you know, and Nori had a couple slip ups. But see, the thing about Nori get on there and be like, nah, fuck it, I fucked up last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them not to say human. Nothing, like, it's crazy.
Well, it just kind of happened. So they're either going to let it rock or they're going to stand on it and address it. Not everything.
And then you know what, too? Let me take that back, me thinking from a podcaster.
You're not going to address everything that somebody said that you fucked up on.
Nah, not that.
Well, I think that as well as whatever you're gonna say.
I can't even walk it back because I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't even let niggas sit up here and just go crazy on Edo G and the Bulldogs. Like, nah, I couldn't even see myself. And even if I know that it's one thing to know you feel away, but you not getting up, nah. And if so, then just maybe I fucked up a situation for that situation, because I don't think nothing could never fuck up none of these podcasters, because these podcasters is built on the niggas that do the podcasters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never think a motherfucker not doing an interview or, you know what I'm saying, can tear down a whole joint. You know what I'm saying? But that shit looked hella crazy coming out of Philly. They should have scratched that plan. That plan should have been scratched. And Wack, you need to stop fucking doing that shit, my nigga. No bullshit.
I mean, we talking
you too
about him.
old
right?
for that shit for one.
That is true, but we're talking about him. So he's probably, who knows what he really thinks when the doors are closed and he gets in his bed and he takes a shower.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think he really felt that way. That's why now it's corny. At first it was like, all right, Wack talking and shit, but now it's like, bro, you just you into too much shit. Then you on there with the fucking rap, my nigga. You nah. After that Tekashi shit, I don't. That's what I'm saying. We in these weird places now.
Whatever it is, we are talking about him right now.
And look at that. Even with that fucking, you know who else too need to stop it? I want to say that too.
That should
Because
be
I
a
was
segment.
thinking about what Wack
need to
wanted.
stop.
Word.
We had hood court, and now you need to stop. You're forcing it.
Nah, this shit stop is gonna be called the
This your stop.
this shit when niggas need to stop it. This shit
You
stop.
need to stop.
But fucking Soldier Boy, this shit stop too. This nigga just do anything now. He do so much dumb shit. When he was talking about Tiger, he was laughing at himself.
Cause why? Cause he is Tiger.
Exactly. Like, yo, are you fucking serious? Like, and then just tried to re-say exactly what he said. Tiger. Like, come on, man. Like, it was cool the first times. Nah, this time, come on, man. Like, some of this shit we have to stop.
But look what. Everybody's talking about it, including us. So, what are you gonna do, huh? Forget about it.
Speaking on Meek, niggas mad at Meek over that album cover.
So what he's saying, I gotta reiterate for the people that don't know. Meek dropped the album. The album cover art is interesting. Look it up. It's not real images. It's art. It's of naked women, a couple of guys' faces, cars, all kind of crap. But the album cover art was shrink wrapped on the tour bus, as many artists do. And some people
wasn't a tour bus.
Whatever it was, Jesus.
It was
Mary,
like a
and
trolley.
Joseph.
No, that's what I'm telling you. It was like a Philly trolley.
Okay, it was on something where everyone in the world could see if it drove down the street. And people are up in arms about it because of the images that are drawn that are of naked black women. That's what he's talking about.
Fuck that shit. Expensive paint in the stores, man. Go cop that shit. That shit official.
Damn,
Like I just said, man, same thing I just said about how the fuck you going? Your arms too short to box with God, man. Niggas need to stop trying to punch up. Real shit. Stop trying to get at niggas that's way out of your vision and then trying to start a movement. And I hope Meek don't change the album cover.
He's not. I don't give a damn
And I
who
hope
said anything.
he don't backpedal on this shit. Because
he's never backpedaled so far.
Nah, I seen Meek backpedal.
On what?
I seen him backpedal. When he was going through that K shit, but that was then. So we talking about a grown man right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, and that's what I was saying too. I don't think Meek give a fuck. But yo, I understand that social media is called social media for a reason. Understand that part. Yo, it is okay to wake up in the morning and be just casually going about your day, whistling Dixie, and then you see something you don't like. For all the people that don't know, let me tell you, you heard it here first. Do you know you can go on with your fucking day? Do you know that? Do you know you don't have to record it? Do you know you don't have to go on Facebook? Do you know you could just see it and be like, I wouldn't fuck with that, and just keep it pushing? Everything is, you don't have to be on social media. You don't have to try to cause a fucking movement. Fuck your movement.
Except for this one.
Take your stupid ass to fucking work, man.
Except for this movement.
And then y'all been seeing a lot of this stupid shit y'all been trying in public has been backfiring. Niggas been getting fired from their jobs. This been fucking up niggas' lives. So niggas need to stop doing that shit. Stop wanting to react to the shit you see that you don't agree with. And I ain't talking about a motherfucker getting shot. I'm talking about stupid shit like that. Yo, boom, tour bus rap. Go on with your fucking day. You nigga probably wasn't even getting on the bus, getting off the bus. Probably was going in the opposite way. What's wrong with just keep fucking walking? Motherfuckers got to learn how to do that, man. Stop thinking that every fucking thing you see you don't like, it concerns you.
Well,
and to a lot of you people on fucking Facebook, stop with the like, yo, man, when I look at that shit reminds me of depression.
I got depression.
And I want to tell y'all why I do it. I be just doing it so motherfuckers see they thoughts. So when I be tweeting shit or whatever the fuck you call it, when I rewind this shit on nigga,
Not rewind.
I just want motherfuckers to know that. I be wanting motherfuckers to see it because this shit be crazy where motherfuckers be like, yo, what I put up on, niggas can't see the snakes in the grass because niggas too busy loving them. Damn, my nigga, if you got that many snakes, man, go do something with your fucking self, man. Like, I be wondering, why is everything some motivate? Who the fuck is that motivated? Even with the people that just talk this motivate, like, who the fuck is that motivated? Who always wake up to be, and then this side's dark, but then this side's greener? Man, who gives a fuck, man? That is where life done went now. It's like, yo, I just read shit niggas be, even my own family went against me. Like, and you happy to fucking say this? This is where the fuck we are at. Motherfuckers are just saying any fucking thing. Next year this time, I see me in a house and, nigga, Facebook ain't gonna get it for you. So I don't even know why the fuck you telling Facebook, like, yo, this shit's crazy, man. I be seeing this shit. I be like, yo, and some of these people I know, they be like, damn. I be wanting to call motherfuckers like, yo, you okay? You smooth? Because looking at your motherfucking post, you not okay. And a lot of you motherfuckers must not be okay. And some of you people have girlfriends, boyfriends. How the fuck you niggas and bitches ain't stopping this shit? How y'all not stopping them every fucking morning posts, nigga?
Like Rev Run in the bathtub?
Let me tell you something, right? Story time.
Oh.
I used to have a thing for a woman since I was a kid, younger. Always like, yo, if I fuck with this chick, yo, this would be it, all this other shit. Fucked with her. Everything was what I thought. But the one thing this bitch loved was Facebook. And I can't do it. I am not waking up to you in the morning and you're on Facebook. Just can't. I don't know. That shit is just, yo, the shit's crazy. But the moral of the story was, I stopped fucking with her. I can't. I just don't know how, like, a nigga could fuck with a broad that's consistently on it, or a woman could fuck with a nigga that's consistently on it.
Because they do be, but maybe that has to do with everyone's tolerance is different in a relationship. You can't stand that. That is your tolerance. So you cannot try to understand someone else that accepts it. That's what you don't accept.
No, I can understand you utilizing it. But I mean, like, this is what you do, and you don't get no money from it.
I'm pointing out the fact that you said, I don't see how niggas can deal with this. You're not supposed to see how anyone else can deal with it. You don't deal with it, and that is cool.
No, but I be knowing though, like this one, like this one, like this one, like this one, like this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody speak to you. Why the fuck are you presenting your life like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
everything ain't for everybody. So
niggas ain't shit. I'm just trying to get in my bag. Well, bitch, where your bag? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Then stop fucking with niggas, bitch, and get in your bag then.
Maybe she is getting to the bag. Dang.
You can't be getting to the bag if you talking about the bag. Motherfuckers that got the bag don't talk about the bag. The bag's not to be talked about when the bag is on the line.
You said real gangsters move in silence and violence. Take it from your highness.
Like, yo, that shit crazy. That's what I'm saying. And it's not even like I'm just getting on the broad. Like, yo, it's niggas too. Niggas be either pathetic or too motivational. Who the fuck are you trying to motivate? Like, if you trying to get that much pussy, nigga, my nigga, run down on that bitch. Find out where this bitch go to the gym, man, or she eat motherfucking whatever she eat. Where she get her pig feet from, man? Find the fuck out, man. Like,
not
yo,
the
this shit
pig
crazy, man. Real shit. Like, yo, man, I be seeing that shit, yo, and I just be wondering, like, damn, nigga. And this is like a couple months in. I can only imagine I've been on this shit like 5-6 years. This should have been, nigga. I would have been doing the same shit. Man, life too hard. So I'm trying to be smooth. Like, man, get your ass the fuck out. Yo,
you know my name, but you don't know my story.
Man, yo, I fuck with all the niggas that fuck with that shit as like a social platform. Go up there, talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit on This Shit Stop podcast.
You know, motherfuckers is just, that shit's too much. Like, yo, I be really looking at that shit like, damn, my nigga. Like, and then I be scared to delete motherfuckers because then I'll be like, either they not gonna fuck with my pod or they gonna know I deleted them. Facebook, y'all gotta change that shit, man. If y'all be alerting people that they been deleted.
That's not how it works, Grandpa.
Word,
you don't see.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been deleting motherfuckers.
Okay, now you know.
Real
you don't
shit.
see if you don't get a
And
notification.
if I delete you, man, just know that energy is not positive for me. I don't have nothing against you, but that energy is just not for me.
And
you
that
know what
is
I'm saying?
okay.
Like, real shit, it ain't.
I'm glad you said that.
I feel anything towards you or care about what your personal, it just ain't for me. And I don't want to put it in, the fuck would you call it? Yeah.
The notifications?
Yeah, your shit
Timeline?
that come down. Yeah, I don't want it on my
Look,
timeline.
you don't even know what the TL is.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that,
like, real
I'm
shit.
glad you said that because there are other people like Grumpy Grandpa that don't know. You can delete people. They won't know whether you care or not. You have to do what's good for your space. And if that means muting or deleting or whatever, and you don't want to see that shit, if you happen to be on there, it fucks with your mental, it fucks with your day, and it's just annoying, delete them.
Nah, I don't even fuck with my mental or my day because you know me.
I said if.
I'm stone cold, but
That's the bottom line.
it fuck with me because I be wondering, is people, but like, damn, what's really wrong with this person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit have me worried about people. And I be like, shit, if they ain't worried about the fuck am I worried for? So I would just rather not see it.
That's
you
why
know
I
what I'm
said
saying?
it can be annoying. It doesn't have to fuck with you personally, but it just can be annoying to see. And that's okay. I've deleted.
Like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers, man, that's why I say social media helped a lot of people. A lot of people do a lot of positive things. I see a lot of women coming with a lot of kitchens and, you know, opening up shit, and that's real. But it's like all that just, you know, man, time is hard, man. And, you know, I know, don't remind me, like, nah, fuck all that, man. I don't want to read that shit, man. And I feel like all that shit is just like some cliche shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all like that. And it be like, none of you motherfuckers went to school. So I don't even know where the fuck you learned these words at. That's why I know you just retweeted somebody else shit. Because that wasn't in your motherfucking
Repost.
thinking.
Reshare, repost, whatever.
Motherfuckers thinking be like, Mickey Mouse, build their house. Like, niggas don't be, the fuck? Niggas is crazy. Niggas be red light, green light. Niggas don't be no fucking.
Shout out Squid Game.
Here, man.
Shout out
Like,
Squid Game. You got to watch it. Anyway.
Niggas is crazy with this shit, man. You don't even see people when they talk like that. I be wondering, why when I run into you in the pizza shop, you ain't
don't
got
have
nothing
those
motivated?
profile shit to
Why ain't you got that profile shit, nigga? That shit should be in your brain, nigga. I should run up on you, be like, yeah, brother, you know, stay motivated, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas start talking about some whole other shit. Yo, who got the bud, yo?
They don't
Fuck
see you
outta here,
at the
man.
pizza shop and be like, catch flights, not feelings, brother.
Word, niggas be on some of that shit. That flights and not feel, man, listen.
That is my favorite thing to laugh at.
I hope all them fake flights go down.
Oh, good Lord.
All them fake ass flights, I hope them shits go down.
They fake. How they going to go down if it
That's
didn't
why I
happen?
hope they go down, because they fake.
Oh, my goodness.
So I could wish on those ones. I hope them bitches crash. Right over South Boston.
No, over the sea, though.
No bullshit.
Not over the land.
But nah, for real though, man. Like, yo, we gotta stop that shit, man. We really do, man. You know, it's just, I don't know. Like, looking at that shit, I be like, damn, is anything just original? Like, is just anybody like,
Oh,
man?
my God. I'm crying.
Nobody get on there like, man, fuck this shit, man. Like, nigga, I'm fucking hot right now. Like, like, you don't hear nothing that even come close to like, oh, no, that could be happening.
Oh, my God. Hashtag that never happened.
For real, man. This shit is like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, I be looking at this shit like, damn, this is what the fuck. No bullshit. This is what the world been really. And then I be thinking about all the bitches I fucked with. And y'all bitches have Facebook, and I wasn't even hip. I'm not on Facebook. So you bitches was getting held by with them stupid ass quotes. You know, if I would have heard that shit, I would have been roasted.
You wouldn't have did nothing. And you a king roast. You the king of the
Man, that
roasting.
bitch ain't read no book in like 10 years, man. Real
You
shit.
wouldn't have roasted.
Telling you.
You wouldn't have not cared.
And listen, man, it be some bitches I be knowing like, man, this bitch is a bird brain. Like, how the fuck?
Okay, maybe she done got enlightened since then. Damn.
Man, that bitch wasn't listening to the minister, so I know she ain't get enlightened. That's the only way
Maybe
a
now.
bitch gonna get enlightened without school. Bitch, you better become Muslim.
Anybody can change. Jeez Louise.
Become Muslim. At least with that, I know you really learned some shit. You been through some shit. You had to really reform to conform. You dig?
Hashtag
No bullshit. I'm trying to tell
brother
you.
minister over here.
And me, I don't have no. I tell people that neither. I'm witty with words, but I don't have like a ill vocabulary, and I'm not gonna fucking try neither. I'm not about to just be
Damn,
trying
right.
shit to be trying shit like, yeah, the philosophy of the, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Grand Rising.
You ain't heard? Oh man. Yo,
Hashtag Grand Rising.
I don't even trust
Queen.
people that say that shit.
tell you
I don't
what.
trust people that say Grand Rising. I don't trust people that call people kings or queens. I don't trust none
Or
of that shit.
womb man.
As soon as you talk, I don't trust you.
WOMB man.
I
womb
hate
man.
when a nigga be in the store and be like, thanks, queen. What the fuck? Or the female that turn around and be like, thanks, king. Nigga.
Grand Rising. What's the opposite of Grand Rising?
This nigga look like the
Grand
back
sleep?
of Dudley, nigga. You talking about what up, king?
With the flight jacket. Sorry.
Man, listen, man. Yo, knock it the fuck off. And no, I don't want nobody to call me king. That ain't my motherfucking
And it don't
name.
be King, it be Kang.
And
K-A-N-G.
don't hit me talking no Grand Rising, nigga. Hit me and say Grand Larceny. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Store
Fuck
shit.
your Grand Rising,
Grand
nigga.
larceny.
Ain't nothing grand, ain't nothing rise, nigga. Fuck you talking about, man. And that's something that like women just came. Like I remember when the whole whistling that everybody tried to play that yeah, beloved. Like, come on, man. Knock it the fuck off. Like, yo, that ain't us. Especially if you from the city. If you from Boston, then you know that shit ain't us. You get a bunch of dog, a bunch of nigga, bunch of
Damn
bitch.
nigga.
Yo, this
damn
motherfucker's
dog.
crazy.
Shut up, bitch.
No bullshit. You not getting no, what up, King? What up, Queen? Grand Rising. Bitch, Grand Larceny. Let me get that. Fuck you talking about, man. How the fuck do a motherfucker trust you and off top you call me a king? You don't even know me. How do I trust you?
The most unroyal nigga in the land
You
you want to
dig?
call king or queen.
Oh,
Nigga,
bullshit.
not regal. Nigga stole $20 out your purse.
You dig?
They called you a king.
Niggas be like, what up, King? What up, Queen?
How the voice go?
Like, yo, this shit is out of control,
Oh
nigga.
my
No
gosh.
bullshit. This shit is crazy, nigga. This shit, yo, we are into, it's like, it's like we in the Matrix, nigga. They really got
This
us
is the
in the Matrix. Yeah,
Matrix?
real shit.
Shout out, there's a new movie I heard. I don't know if it's a rumor. The new Matrix. I'm on it. I don't care what nobody say. They can make 10 Matrixes and I'm going to watch them.
That's like what I was saying about the Halloweens. Niggas can make any many Freddy's, Jasons, Michael Myers. I'm watching all them shit. All them shits be fire to me. You can
Oh,
make
yeah.
100 Chuckies. I'm watching
Oh,
them
you
shit.
see, it's going to be a new Chucky
Word,
series.
yeah.
Never mind a movie. How
Nah.
you going to make a series about Chucky?
That should be dope.
How many
Especially
times?
especially if a lot of that shit's a play off of like 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 was like the craziest one.
I think it's more facetious now. Like it's like a satire. Like it's not meant to be. Back then, we was really scared of Chucky and really scared of Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers. Now it's like satire. Like it's just entertainment. Be entertained.
Nah, I was never scared of none of them niggas but
We know
Freddy.
you ain't scared.
Freddie
of
was the
nothing.
only one that used to like fuck with me.
Freddy's the only thing that ever got me to like not watching that shit. I don't do nobody haunted houses. Don't ask me. I'm not going. None of that
I fuck
scary
with Haunted
shit.
House. I like shit like that.
I'm not trying to be scared.
But
on
younger
purpose.
Freddy, them movies used to fuck with me like when it get dark and shit in the room when she be like, cut the lights out. Like, fuck you mean, cut the lights out. Just watch this fucking movie for 2 hours. You talking about
Right. And
cut the lights
and then you know
out.
what comes next. No one told you to stay up watching that
Oh,
shit.
bullshit too. Ben told your ass to cut that shit off.
Take your motherfucking ass to bed.
But now, if you had to pick one, which one you would say is the best? Would be your favorite out of all of them?
I would say
that we grew up on.
The best was Freddy because that's the one I was really scared of.
I think Freddy probably for me too. Like I really fucked with Jason. Always.
They were all like supernatural, weird things that might not happen. But Freddy, in your dreams, everyone has had a nightmare that you had to try to wake yourself up from that you thought was real. That played on my psyche because when you're in your dream or in your nightmare.
Oh, I bet you something that nobody know too, and I only know it because I just watched it last night. Freddy Krueger is the only movie that they made that was scary that a white woman didn't run and fall.
Oh.
That was crazy. And in every one, the woman fought back on the strength of Wes Craven's daughter said that. Like, why do they always make it? We're not that dumb. And he was like, he wasn't going to do Freddy like that. I think that was dope.
That's cute. Maybe that was why it was so scary because you really was trying to fight something in your dream.
And that's what I said too, because they really was trying to fight Freddy. Like, so it used to be crazy how that nigga up here in your dream. And they were saying they made it a point of where you wouldn't know the reality from the dream. How I used to drift in and out. It'll make you think it was reality and it was a dream or vice versa.
That's why it was so freaking scary is because I think anyone that has ever had a nightmare can relate to that. You've been in a nightmare and you couldn't wake up or you had to fight to wake up. That shit's
no
scary.
bullshit. That shit was. And shout out to, not even shout out, but prayers going out to Hitman Holla's girl. Just got caught up in that situation. I think her name's Princess
Cinnamon.
Yeah. That shit's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to protect ourselves more. That's just a bad situation, man. You know, especially when it's some shit like that. You not there, and I think they said something about he was able to see it, like while the whole thing was happening and shit. He was way out of town. Because I know he wasn't even like a couple cities closed. So, you know, that's fucked up. Can you imagine
being so helpless, not only as the woman in the situation, but your old man?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even want to see that shit.
And there's nothing you could do about it?
Yeah, that shit's a bad feeling.
Anyway,
and shout out to her. She must be strong as shit because she's definitely about seen a picture of her throwing up the peace sign. So that means like she's moving limbs, she's moving her arms, and, you know, definitely, man.
Could have went a whole nother way.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hitman, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, representing for them St. Louis boys, you know what I'm saying? But prayers and blessings go out to them, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she'll pull through, make a good recovery, and can be back at it. And that's fucked up that we be rarely doing that shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak if shit be called for because I done been out there, you know, having a street background, but it's fucked up that it be getting that critical to run up in a nigga crib, then pop his girl in the head like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Give me chills because it can happen to anybody. As you see, there's celebrities and it happens all the time in our neighborhood. It's just something that anyone can relate to.
No, that should be crazy though. Nah, I always say that shit, 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 say that shit. A guy is, you know, your other half, or you deal with this man, yo, you gotta move tight with that man. You know what I'm saying? Because please believe it, when motherfuckers is looking, they looking for them gaps to slide in. So the tighter y'all move, the better off y'all are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why to all the couples I be seeing moving like one, I definitely respect it. You know what I'm saying? More like Gucci and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Your wife got to know not to let sucker shit in. And not saying she did, you know what I'm saying? But in general, you know, your wife has to know how to move tight. And sometimes it's up to us as men too, because, you know, and see, that's what I mean about this Instagram shit, because this shit'll play you out. Because, you know, a lot of us as black men, we think because we got the Draco, we good. That shit don't mean nothing if you really don't know how to use it.
It don't mean nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to your woman, I feel we should take more responsibility and start training our women, training our kids, because your woman only know what you tell her. You know what I'm saying? Especially for women that get involved with celebrities, get involved with street dudes. sometimes that be the first dude they mess with. So, you know, it's like when we get mad and be like, yo, she told. Shit, if you ain't never had a conversation with her about telling, then how the fuck you mad? You know what I'm saying? She only know what you tell her to do. So, you know, if you're a person that live in them cities where y'all can be y'all need to hit the range. And I hit the range on no fun couple shit. See, that's the type of dumb shit I hate. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna hit the range, hit the range on some learning shit, gun safety, really to be able to protect each other and to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of dudes that especially more now with black dudes that train their kids. You know, it's a lot of kids out here that really know how to use a weapon. And that's why I be saying, motherfuckers think running up in the crib and it's a family, you thinking mother and father. Nah, you fucked up. Because them kids be having guns and knowing how to shoot it and knowing how to rack it and put it together and then clear it and make sure it's safe. Like, and there's some of these kids that'll put you down. 7-year-old be done really took your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, like to the men, we have to start doing that, you know. And even for myself, I always say that a woman around you, she only know what you tell her. If you not teaching her, then how she know? You know what I'm saying? And we all live with that shit the way it's like, yo, well, she should have, well, she could have, but that shit don't make sense when you really didn't show it. So to the dudes that have girls, wives, and all that, you really should be teaching your wife. Women, y'all really should be listening up and willing to learn and be teachable.
Or if he ain't teaching you, go get it yourself. It's 2021. Even if you're a single woman,
not even that, and even it be a lot of women that be having they joint, then really teach him in. You know what I'm saying? Like either way it goes, somebody should be teaching and showing. Because shit like that can only be passed on. Shit like that can only be protection for everybody. It don't matter if you teach me and shit, I teach my brother. And then my brother teach his son. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit can be passed on. And that shit that we all need to know. We all need to know how to protect ourselves, protect our home, protect our stores, our businesses, whatever it is. These are the things that we have to protect. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, motherfuckers got to stop. Like, back then, it was understandable 80s, 90s, because shit was really fucked up. How niggas really couldn't get jobs how you could get them now. Like, it wasn't like, yo, homie 17, yo, they won't give him a shot. Now, it's that new shit, because you have to be this way. So, back then, I understand. Now, yo, you could wake up and come up with an idea and move on and shit. A lot of this shit don't take no big money. You know, I tell dudes that do podcasting, YouTube, and blogging, whatever it is you do that shit off your phone until you get your weight up to be able to get a camera, get a mic. Like, but we done seen multiple people have 100K subscribers off their phone. I know multiple niggas and I know multiple niggas to this day that still ain't changed that formula. They still record on their phone. That shit work for them. They viewers is used to seeing them like that, everything. So, you know, definitely with that, I think, be more mindful. I think motherfuckers should really also trying to help others. You know, I know you can. 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 Like real shit. Like we have to start trying to help, man. Then this shit done had a couple glitches. We're gonna have to figure that out, see what that is, because I seen it happen like 3 times. To all the people, we apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us. You already know what it is. But yeah, we gotta do better, man. We gotta start trying to help each other. Like I said, a couple people done reached out to me. If I can't get you on my pod, I could at least try to point you in the direction of where you can start your own. Because like I tell people, shit is good for more of us to start these shits. You know what I'm saying? We don't all have to group up on one joint. Shit, everybody can start their own podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's topic and subjects and temperament is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to respect that about each other. Just because we have the same thoughts don't mean we're going to gel with each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's one thing to think about. And, man, like I tell everybody, man, we in a time right now, man, where it's best for everybody to start their own shit. Unless you just really want to practice yourself, so I'm going to fuck with my homeboy, jump on his shits a couple times before I start mine, that's cool. But if you out here and you really come, man, start your own shit, man. Get your own shit moving, man. One thing about it, man, more black businesses need to be made. Just not podcasters, lawn mowing, barbershops, all that shit. Fresh groceries, like all that shit. Nigga, we going Stop and Shop, nigga, in Grove Hall. Shit about to expire in like
Lord.
3 days, man.
Today.
Like, no bullshit. Niggas done got bread and that shit was going bad tomorrow. So it's like, we need fresh foods. We need a lot of this shit to be black. And a lot of us need to start buying black. You know, I know everything ain't black. You can't get everything from black people, but what you could, you should try. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in tune for, I know we spoke about this like 20 minutes ago, but gun safety coming up very soon. I think that is very important for us right now. Not so you could be blowing niggas' heads off, but just to be safe around firearms. It is very important to me. There's a lot of shit important to me. Y'all know auntie stuff, but that one I'm really looking forward to.
Well, you already know what it is, man, and who it is. Thank y'all for being here with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me. So I definitely respect that, for giving me your time. The merch on the way. Fuck with us. You see this shirt. You see what it is. Wicked Smart Boston. We in a fucking building.
This Your Stop Podcast. THISYOURSTOP space podcast on YouTube and any other social media platform. This is Boston Craft. Machine Gun Johnny Tsunami. Peace.